No, you weren't.
Yeah, you were. During the Smurfs.
I just got told
hi.
by my son, or sorry, he's not my son right now. He's the director-producer. He's like, Dad, you're talking too much. We got to go live. We got something to do here. Oh, and here we are. Hello, we're back. I thought we were on Jake Cherski's page there for a moment.
No, we're not.
Back here at the Progressive Auto Sales Arena. Boy, I got to tell you, 4-0 right now. It's been a tough period out there for the Sarnia Sting. Shots on goal pretty even, though, 12 and 11.
Yeah, game should be 1-1.
One of the comments I saw from our friend on Facebook, Kelly Shoddy, said that tell the Sting to stop screening their own goalie. Is that something that you've seen out there?
Yeah, there's a little bit of that. They're kind of hanging around. They're not physical in front of the net.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just looking at the last goal that went. I think it was the last goal, either the third or the fourth goal, and it's like they're just not physical. Like, they're not putting a body on anybody, and I don't know if it's the new hockey or not, but.
Yeah.
Like we talked about that at the pregame show, though. It's like, let's get physical a bit and make them think about what they're doing. They're running around passing when they want. And
can we even make the playoffs right now, Jake?
The math that I did, we'd have to win every game. And I think there's, 7 or 10 left or something like that.
Right.
I heard 7, but then 10.
But
we'd have to win every game and a couple teams.
Pretty tough odds.
Definitely tough odds because the teams that we play, when you average out their winning percentage and the rest of the teams that we play for the rest of the year, it's .684.
So not likely.
No.
We'll just say it out loud, right? So the reason I asked that question, because before I follow up with that comment, I agree that the screening out there that's happening. I've also seen many times in that first period where the puck is sitting out. Nobody's got a hold of this puck. But Flint's closer to it, but we're sort of close to it. But we're not moving fast to go get it. It just seemed like, oh, yeah, he's got it.
Well,
you know what I mean? Because I've seen that a few times out there, and I'm just like, move.
When the game, when the season gets sluggish a bit, you kind of, you're a little more sluggish, you know.
Well,
did that happen when it was 3-0? When you saw it, it's like you had 3 goals. You know, hopefully they can recharge.
It was around 2-0. I saw it, and then I saw it all the way to the fourth goal there. Like,
we had some great chances.
Yeah.
The goalie wasn't good. He didn't beat us.
Right.
We just couldn't finish. You know, we couldn't get lucky enough. Like they were getting lucky. Their first shot on net. Gaudreau had the post. He was in perfect position. However it got through, it's one of those C&I shots.
Right.
Where it got through. And if we shot it, it would have went off the post.
And I always hear out there, and you know, every time I hear the fans or the audience do this, I think of you now every single time. When they're yelling out, shoot, shoot, shoot. Because you talked so verbally about that a few weeks ago. And it's like, they'll shoot.
Yeah.
Let them see it. We got a different perspective than they do right there in front of the puck. Although you do look and you go, like, and, you know, we hit their goal post a few times. So we know we're capable of getting down there. But I think you're right. I think we have to be a lot more aggressive out there come the second period. I like to say second periods have been our favorite, but not as of recent. And we can't keep relying on the second period. That's 60 minutes of hockey.
Right.
And I think we gave up a lot. Like, you know, you look at the shots on goal, 12 and 11. Like you say, it should be like 2-1 maybe. You know,
the score should be
1-1.
But that being said, I mean, take the score out of it. Let's look at the stats.
Yep.
The stats are 12 shots to 11 shots. Yep. We're playing with them. They're just capitalizing on their. So, you know what? Maybe we get a few good bounces. The Sting can score. I'm not even worried about, like, the score. I'm not even really worried about it, to be honest, because I know the Sting can score. I know they can come back. I know they score in bunches.
Yeah.
You know, next thing you know, it's going to be 4-2.
And we have seen that. We saw that the last time that they played Flint. They did get some quick goals in there, so they got 7 against them. So let's stop them from getting any more and get 7.
Yeah, well, that would be great.
You know,
I'll even take 5.
At least tie it up.
Yeah.
Just to make it. Let's go tie game
under
and overtime. There, just for dramatic purposes. Can we write that script?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's So I go back to what I said about, them not moving quick enough to get to that puck. Sort of like going, oh yeah, he's already got it. Is that because of where we're at in this season? And do you as a player, obviously, these players don't have to go look at the stats to know where they are in the standings now. So it's right there, and it's actually come from here probably to the forefront of their mind where we're at right now in this season. So do we get a little, oh, well, it doesn't matter. Does that affect us?
No, not at all. I don't think so.
Are we still playing to win?
Your overage players are playing for jobs maybe for next year. Your drafted players are playing to show their NHL teams that, maybe they can get scooped up for next year. Everybody here, the young kids, the 16, 17-year-olds, maybe they're still playing to be drafted when they're 18, right? So they're trying to work on their prospect rankings. The 16-year-olds are looking for a job for next year. They don't want to be in junior B.
Yeah.
They don't want to get traded, maybe.
Well,
so there's a lot of positives and pluses from this, and I think that's what you're looking. There's going to be that complete level, but as we talked at the first, we can't be selfish.
Right. And I agree with you. And the reason I bring that up is I'm not necessarily saying that, but I hear that conversation from a lot of the fans a lot of time. Sitting out. Well, it happened the other night. I was out having a pint, talking hockey, blah blah blah. And I hear that they don't care anymore because of this and that. But
no,
that's why I wanted to point that out because there is a lot at stake here for all of these players, no matter what direction they take in a career path, whether that's going to school or going to hockey or the next level, or they all have different directions they're heading. So there is a lot here. Nobody wants to be in this position right now. I mean, that's part of sports. There's always somebody's got to come near the bottom, but nobody wants to be there. And if you are going to come in and bring that no-quit attitude, you're in the wrong game.
Absolutely. I don't think you have that with this team. I don't think you have that with the coaching staff. I mean, they've all played at the highest level you can play in hockey. So there's some of the world's best hockey players sitting behind the bench.
Yeah.
They've been there. They understand losing streaks. They understand winning streaks. They understand the game and the psyche that goes along with it.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. Can we show that somehow? Do we have it'll be over by the time I get to it. Yeah, there he is. This is my favorite part of the whole game.
What is it? Oh, they're trying to get...
It's Queen doing the Freddie Mercury thing.
That's hilarious. Do you have it on camera or something?
Yeah, we got it up there.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Make some noise.
Make some noise, Sarnia.
On behalf of Roy Inch and Sons up there. The fans are here, and one thing, too, the Flint fans have made the trip down. Obviously, the weather didn't stop them from getting here. Mother Nature showed up. I was getting ready to get my motorcycle out the other day, and then it snowed.
Welcome to winter. I'm glad we only got a month of it this year.
You know what? It really hasn't been so horrible.
No, it's not.
Somebody complained to me the other day. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Really? You know where you live, right?
I remember that a few winters back, within the last 5 years, I think. I remember when it was minus 30 and 40 for almost a week.
Right?
And we haven't had that at all whatsoever.
So, well, let's see if we can bring some storm back out here onto the ice the next 20 minutes of hockey. We've got a couple minutes, Jake. Have we noticed Kelton Hatcher out there much?
He's been a little physical. He's been bumping and grinding a little bit.
Bring it up a notch now.
There was a couple shifts where the fellas came out and they were hitting each other and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, you know what? Old-time hockey. Let's just get back to some old-time hockey. Keep your systems. Hopefully we can end up with a few goals here and make it a close game in the third and challenge for a win.
We're going to go to the Facebook comments here right now without my glasses. Well, Barry Loxton says, it's like the Sting want to just end the season. They are capable of winning games. Let's get some more wins before the season ends. And then Kelly says, Flint clinched playoff position, so no worries for them. Yeah, fair enough, right?
Yeah, but they still want to finish as high as they possibly can.
Yeah, I think
Clinching and being determined where you're going to seed. You want home ice, so they're still playing for lots.
For sure. And Barry, you got it right. They can win this.
Absolutely.
There's still 40 minutes of hockey. Let's see if they take advantage of it. 4-0 right now, favoring the Flint Firebirds. So we'll see what happens after that. We'll be back. Jake will join me again here.
Ooh.
And we hope you'll join us back
Spoiled.
here again. We get
Who does your makeup, by the way?
Who does my makeup?
Yeah, because I look like heck. compared to you. Like I got this old
I hate to
stuff.
disappoint. I don't wear makeup, Jake, so, you know.
And my head looks like someone squished it. It could be my weight problem. But
Do you remember
anyway.
that?
Yes.
Was that Kids in the Hall?
Yeah,
I
that's right.
squished your
Yes.
head.
Squished
Okay,
your
that's another
Anyway.
show. For the show live on location, I'm David Burrows and my hilarious friend,
Not
Jake
that
Cherski.
funny.
We'll talk to you soon.